Okay, hello, I'm here with Sheldon of SWORKSDESIGN. We're at a Bay Area coffee meetup. It is insanely loud. As you see, we're in a room with a ton of different people. Sheldon has a lot of cool stuff, as usual, but of all the cool things, I want to show this glorious Picopresso off.
Picopresso, the world's most expensive Pico build.
Right here. So why don't you tell us a bit about what this is?
So I took your everyday travel economical brewer and thought, how could I put all my stuff into it? Well, I'm not done yet.
Okay.
But, you got a tamper, that comes with it. You got my baskets.
The basket is already more expensive than the Picopresso by itself.
Yep, nearly double the price.
Nice.
I don't make things just to be expensive, but I try to make things to a level of standard where I would be satisfied to use it, and that comes with advanced materials and a lot of design time and prototyping. So like this material, the piece of material to make this thing already costs more than the most expensive normal basket on the market.
Yeah.
So, it's not going to be cheap. But you got baskets. You got a shower screen. Why do you need a new shower screen? It's because this is actually a 49 millimeter basket. So you need a special shower screen for that. And you got a pressure gauge.
Pressure gauge, finally.
When you're brewing this thing, you're just hulking down on it, and you don't know what it's going to. You don't know how to dial in your coffee. You're just guessing. So, why not put some data on it? So, it's supposed to be a simple thing where who cares about the data? You just want something fast and cool and enjoyable. Well, I like to do that, but also give you some options.
Right.
So I'm all about the options.
Yeah.
Like you can see with this thing, there's so many options. You can swap this out for all the different screens, and it's so unnecessary, but that's part of what I do.
And it's fun, right?
It's fun.
It's super fun. I mean, you look at stuff like this, I know people are going to be like, oh, well, it's ridiculous to make a $200 basket for a $100-something machine. Well, here's the thing is this is actually already a pretty capable machine by itself. This will let you just take things to the next level. I mean, we're seeing this with a lot of different baskets anyway, of giving us more performance, like, more ways to unlock flavors in coffee. Why not bring that to every machine? You can do that now on a $100-something machine. And, it does require stuff like this, but it's fun and it's cool. And I bet you on this, we could pull some better shots than a lot of machines already, which is very funny. That is hilarious.
Yep.
Yeah.
I totally agree. When I got this thing and I just tried it out like right off the bat, and I'm always like really critical and trying to nitpick things. But this, I love it.
Yeah.
This thing is awesome. So that's why I decided to start making things for it, just to take it to that next level.
Let's go ahead and pull a shot on basically the best Picopresso build right now. Right, you got a lot of stuff like, oh, let's add an IMS basket in there and a puck screen. But this is the next level, and it's super fun. I mean, this is the type of coffee nerdery that we love. And, when you have someone like Sheldon who's capable of actually building some of these products and bringing these just amazing improvements to whatever you currently have, it just makes it awesome. And, you already see Sheldon's products, especially if you're a decent owner, if you've bought any of his baskets before. A lot of the really cool stuff like this, lightest portafilter.
Lightest portafilter ever. Like, is there a purpose for it? Does it really matter? Most people will say no, but it's because it's fun. Like,
right.
I don't have a normal. I'm gonna borrow this. Like, you got this big old standard portafilter, and it's fine. But then you have this one that's like ultra light, and it's just fun. It's just cool.
It's fun.
And it's interesting.
Yeah. And all these people are always like, oh, why is it so expensive? Why is it this way? And it's like, people just want to make stuff because it's cool, it's fun, and I really respect that. And this is just another way to do that. So let's go and actually make some coffee with this thing. Let's have all of these baskets.
Basket for you. Basket for you. Who wants a basket? I got a basket.
Okay, so for the Picopresso and for all of Sheldon's baskets, you have a variety of options, which is super funny that you have that level of control now for something like a Picopresso.
Yep.
But we have standard and high flow.
So I got the 16 to 18 gram in standard and high flow, and then also standard and high flow in the 14 to 16 gram.
And then the pull pattern is what's different between the two.
Yeah. So the whole pattern is.
We got to find standard and high. Yeah,
this one's cool.
If that will focus. Yeah, so the patterns are quite different between the two. And your flow rates and pressures are also going to be different between the two. You'll get a different flavor profile.
Yep.
But that is the level of control now that you can have with the Picopresso.
Yep. So, why you would pick one or the other, it's really based on the coffee that you're drinking and how you want to prepare the coffee, what kind of brew ratios you want. So, if you want traditional 1-to-2 ratio, you probably want the standard. But if you're looking at light roast coffee and you want to push the extraction and you want high yields, though the Picopresso can't hold that much water, some people still want more greater than 1-to-2. So then high flow could be where you're going for.
We have 17 grams here. We're gonna do a kind of a guess on the MX Cool. We'll see what our grind size is like. But we're grinding pretty fine because that is what you can do with these higher flow baskets. And it's very interesting to be able to even have the thought of pushing extraction on a Picopresso.
Yep. I think a lot of people have never even seen one.
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen one.
Yeah, this is a Taiwan company that just came out with this grinder. But
I love the finish.
Yeah, it's only $1,200 too.
Wow.
$1,300. It's pretty nice. But what is kind of the reasoning for this new pattern on here?
The spiral pattern?
Yeah.
It's because it's fun. It's probably no different than the hex pattern. The hex pattern is actually more evenly spaced out.
Yeah.
But the spiral it's just fun, and people like it.
Yeah. It also, the finish on this does look a bit nicer, like way nicer than the stock
Yeah, I should have brought it.
Picopresso. I should have brought mine too. Oh well. I'm always scared whenever I'm doing that.
We need a whiskey, WDT.
WDT.
So why not use this one?
All right.
Holy sh! Whoa!
How? Look at that. It's the bling. How heavy is this?
It's pretty heavy.
85. Wait, that's heavier than your portafilter.
Okay, try that.
86.
This
oh my
WDT weighs as much as my portafilter.
All right. This will make sure our coffee is perfect. And then this is also
My pancake tamper.
is pancake tamper. So before on the stock one, you'll just have like these ridges here, but this we finally actually have a nice solution here.
A little bit of leveling.
Yep.
And it still fits inside the case.
Yeah, that's really cool. So here we go. Gonna tamp in the air. So, yep, nice and tamped.
You can throw a screen in there.
And then we even have the SWORKS screen here. Put that in there, and let's go and pull a shot. We don't have a kettle here, but we can go and pull a shot over there.
From the group head.
Give it a little preheat.
You should squeeze it slowly. Just like don't pump it.
All right, so now we're gonna pull a shot. Our water here, and hopefully
Slowly,
we
slowly.
have this readily dialed in. You can tell me what my pressures are.
Yeah.
Want to start the timer?
We got 2,
Should I keep going?
4,
Go.
6,
I'm gonna go slow.
6,
6 bars, okay.
so 8, 6,
I'm gonna try to maintain
8.
that flow rate.
6 to 8. Yep.
All right.
You're 10.
Oh, wait, I'm gonna back off, push it a little slower.
Yeah, 16 grams. 17.
Yep. I'm gonna pull to 34. I'm gonna pull a 1 to 2, if I can, or maybe a shorter one. Oh, 25? Slightly short. That's okay.
All right.
28. So that's basically 30 grams. So 17 in, 30 out. We did have a pretty thick puck though. But
Just pour me a little bit in there.
this is gonna be high extraction, man. I'm just gonna dump hot espresso on your hands. I'm sorry.
I don't feel as me.
Cheers.
That's like people are like, I'm gonna buy.
Dang.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I like it. Yeah.
It's a definitely short ratio. The grinder we use actually does work pretty well at these ratios, but that tastes high extraction, man. Actually very surprising to get that out of a Picopresso. Sometimes with Picopresso, I guess sometimes like thinner shots.
Yep.
Because I just think, it's hard to push some of the higher extractives, especially for some of these lighter roast coffees.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool to actually be able to do that on a Picopresso.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, I think we could have fit more water in, but for fun and for doing this, like that is pretty good. I actually don't think you can pull a shot like that on a lot of machines at this. It's like what, $300-$400 at this price point with this, maybe ish.
Yeah. Yeah, you're exactly right. Like,
Yeah.
what do you have in that price range? Like, Rebel, they're still they're still good.
Yeah, they're good,
But like, if you're looking like straight espresso, like high impact, it's kind of hard to beat. But
Which is super funny.
but it's in a fun package, and you can bring it wherever you want to go, like to this meetup.
Yeah, you can be out in the woods and pulling very high extraction espresso, or it's quite surprising actually when you look at how small this is. Because also what Sheldon's done is you can fit all the accessories for this back in the stock form here. So,
Yep.
I mean, obviously it's a little bigger because we have the pressure gauge, but
Minus that.
But yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, well this is.
I think Lance needs to do a re-review of the Picopresso.
Yeah, you gotta give the Picopresso another chance. Especially now we have the upgrades, the SWORKSDESIGN upgrade kit for the Picopresso. Okay, well, that was like probably this is literally the end game, last mile. You're squeezing out the last percentages of what you can out of a Picopresso. That's what this is.
Ultimate travel espresso maker. I don't know.
Literally ultimate travel espresso maker. Okay, all right. Well, definitely want to thank Sheldon for being here and making this amazing Picopresso. And I want to thank you guys for watching this. So, all right, we'll see you guys around. Bye. Good. What do you think? Yeah.